Hello, HJC. How are you? Go away, error. I'm okay. I'm okay with not multicasting to Facebook Live. My life will not end. Hello, HJC. Hello, Nietzsche. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I've got a whole. I I went through a few boxes and pulled out my favorites. So tonight is more about some of my favorite stuff. And then a pile of postcards that I just found. I don't know where they've been hiding. I swear, every time I look in another box, I find more stuff. So, the Thrifting Nook, what a great name. I'm good, AHJC. This morning I was pretty rough, but I'm feeling a little bit better. Hello, Peacock. How are you? Welcome in, Stacy and Leona and Limber. I think that's how you say it. Hello, welcome in. Okay, let me just pull back my hair here so we can get going. As you can see, I have I have split things up. I've got general ephemera, but then I've got like cabinet cards and CDVs, and I've got postcards, and I have calling cards. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Um, and what else do I have? And then I just have like, I have unmounted photos. I've got mounted photos. You tell me what you want. I've got old greeting cards. There's a whole range. I sort of just kind of pulled everything and then separated it so it'd be a little bit easier for us. And I'm hoping, Tub. Oh, I am hoping that I can go pretty quickly. So if there's anything in particular you're looking for, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just start with some stuff and work my way through, and we'll see what you like and what you don't. And if you want something, just call it out. So maybe I will start. I even have a couple of tin types I found. Um, so let me know if there's anything in particular you're looking for. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of pull some stuff until you say otherwise. Um, let's go with some postcards. Let me grab a handful of postcards here. Um, and Postcards, 0p, product action, pin. Okay, so we got some postcards. Some of these are, oh, they're kind of cute. Okay, here we go. Starting at the beginning, we have a photo postcard, a sweet mommy and baby postcard. And what I love about this is that it's written on the back who it is. So it's Jeannie Cox Simmond and then daughter Joe Cox. So it's actually named. And then here is the sweet card. Look at that baby. Hi, Shauna. Welcome in, everybody. So let me just run that. Hopefully, I can do this from here. Hopefully, it'll let me. We're going to call this pre owned damaged and not 30 seconds. All right. In 2 seconds. All right, 7 seconds. I think 7 seconds is more than enough. Um, could be a relative of yours? No way. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. AHJC, that is coming to you. I'm going to start you a box to make life easier, just in case. There's no need to actually fill the box. Just makes my life easier for doing this. Print. Hi, Donna. I don't think I'm going to go to Donnybrook. Honestly, I think I'm not. Did you manage to get it off? You're tempting me. I need more stuff like I need a hole in the head. I'm also, oh, you know what? I'm picking up on is it Sunday or Saturday? For those who don't know, in Warkworth, Ontario, once a year there is a huge like thrift event that is the Donnybrook auction. And the okay, imagine like you take an agricultural fair and you fill multiple buildings with like thrift stuff, like one building alone. Shipping rates went down a bit. Yay. One building is all clothes and people are just like piling through, like going through the piles like it's the bins. Another building is all like house, like hard goods. And then there's an entire humongous hockey arena that the entire ice surface is covered in stuff to sell, from antiques to tools to everything else. And then there's like usually 8 to 12 auctioneers all running at the same time. It's a little bit I can't have it off, but I kind of feel I don't want to miss anything either, but I feel like I don't really need it. It's at least yeah, it is a 6, it's a full day. It's like it's insane. Like Donna came last year and it was insane. I definitely got more stuff than you, Donna. I did not resist the urge as much as you did. You were much better at that. Okay, let's look at another postcard. Maybe we'll find another relative age, JC. Let's see. The next one is one of these sort of romance cards that are very popular. This says, "No, no, I can't. It cannot be. Please go away from me." Look at her. Please go away from me. And on the other side, it has not been used. Is unsigned. Oh no, it cannot be. Please go away from me. Let me go back. I gotta go. This. I'm using a different mouse and it is not liking me. All right, and this one we're gonna call fair and go. No, no, it cannot be. I did buy way too much stuff, but I always buy way too much stuff. So if anybody is going to be able to be in the Warkworth area on the 20th, what is that, Saturday? No, this one. It was supposed to say, why don't you marry the girl? But it says, why don't you marry the boy? And note that see how the stamp is placed? This is 1912 Harlem, Florida. 1912 Harlem, Florida. This was done to send a love message. And there's a whole thing here. Dearest girly, will answer your card tonight. Something, dearie. I sure wish you could have been here. Sunday, we all sure had a fine time, etc., etc. So it's a sweet little letter. It says, will you marry the boy? It's so very sweet. There we go. And we're gonna call that damaged and running. Welcome in, everybody. If you want to see something else besides postcards, I'm just running postcards to start with. You just yell out what you'd like to see instead, and we will run that. That's as easy as it gets. Oh, wait, I put them over here. Okay, this one is a birthday greetings. This one is super pretty, and it's embossed. You can see on the back that it's embossed. And this one was postmarked 1913. 1913. Birthday greetings. This one's super pretty. Postcard. Start auction. And there we go. I have to do some extra clicks for these ones. All right. Let's see what else we've got here. I would like to be your... Well, my goodness. I would like to be your milking stool. Goodness. Okay. It wasn't sent. I know. Look at this. I would like to be your milking stool. Okay. Why am I blushing? It's not even it's not even a card that was sent to me and I'm blushing. Oh my goodness. I would like to be this is very risque for the time. Wow. Ooh. Oh, speaking of risque for the time. Okay, this is an ephemera, not a postcard. I don't know why I got in with the postcards, but that's okay. We just go to ephemera on choice and pin. And we're going to run this for $2 hairs. Sorry, you got to lean forward. This is a lovely image of a dancing girl. It's a dancing girl card. And someone paid $5 for this once upon a time. All right. Dancing girl card running now. Look at she's even showing me. Oh, so risque. That's two risque things in a row. All right, what else do we have here? Anyone know someone from Mansfield, Ohio? This one is from Mansfield, Ohio. It says how they treated me here in Mansfield, Ohio. My goodness. And this was sent to Miss Mary Knapp in Ashland, Ohio, 1911. Sent 1911. There's the postmark. How I was treated in Mansfield, Ohio. I'm running now. And if there's any I run that you change your mind and you would like them afterwards, just let me know and I can grab them. Everything's going to be that I run is going to be beside me here. Oh, this one's really cute. It's got a doggo and it says well protected. It's the cutest little doggo there. This was sent in 1910. 1910. This one's got a little bend on the side right here. Oh, and on this side too. Double bend. I know, aren't they so fun? On the beach with the doggo. I love these. They're so cute. Damage, start auction. There we go. I'm using a new template beta. I'm in the template beta, so I am learning as I go. There's definitely extra clicks involved. It's not really designed for ephemera, but I wanted to see whether it could work with ephemera. I'm making it work, I guess is the best way to put it. All right, this is sent. It doesn't, I can't tell what the postmark is because they took the stamp off. But it is just, it's a cute little gazebo. Just a cute little gazebo. And published by the Hawking Amusement Corporation Company of Chester, West Virginia. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a West Virginian. And it says Rock Spring. Right there it says Rock Spring. So maybe it's Rock Spring, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. All right, running now. I really like that actually. Wonder if I can convince my husband to learn how to build anything. Oh, there's two of them. That's interesting. There's this one and this one, but the backs are different. Published by William Hawking, Chester, West Virginia. J.C. Bragdon, Pittsburgh. Interesting. Also Rock Springs. Huh, all right. Unless I assume you don't want that. Ooh, in honor bound. Let's see. U.S., Great Britain, France, Italy, Russia, Japan, Belgium, Panama, Cuba, Montenegro. What is this for? In honor bound. Was this the League of Nations? I don't think so. In honor bound. I am not sure. If it doesn't sell, I feel tempted to look it up. Here we go. In honor bound. Any history buffs here who can explain what this all represents? Now I want to find out. Putting it over there because you know I need to find out. Ooh, Gary Cooper. Okay, this is another picture rather than that got stuck in with my sorry. Just need to click this. Oh shoot, that's not going to work. Okay, so this is Gary Cooper. This is a little promo pic that would have been sent out from Gary Cooper. Look just like Gary Cooper, super duper. Come, let's mix with Rockefellers, dance with sticks and umbrellas in the mix. Putting on the Ritz. Ooh. Do 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 do. Trying hard to look like Gary Cooper, super duper. Look at this one. This is JFK And there's Caroline and John Jr. and of course Jackie O, or Jackie Bouvier, Kennedy Onassis. This is published in, it doesn't say when, published by, oh, I did bring, there it is. Okay. Silburn Souvenir Sales Inc., Washington, D.C. Microchrome card by H.S. Crocker Company, New York, New York. President John F. Kennedy and family, Mrs. Jacqueline Jr. and Jacqueline. Okay. All right. So this one running for $2. There's the Kennedy family. There's the back. I love the color in the background. Ooh. Ezra Meeker. What the heck is Ezra Meeker? This is Ezra Meeker. Now I need to know who Ezra Meeker was. As you can see, there's no center line on this one. And that's good old Ezra Meeker. By the looks of him, I'm guessing that he may be missing a tooth or two. Just guessing. What is he wearing? Looks pretty decorated there. Now I gotta find out who he is. Now I'm gonna have to research. What is this? It's a whole bunch of babies. It's the whole thing is babies. 1910, a whole bunch of babies. Long Beach, California, July. Dear Wesley. Aw, 1910. Look at all the babies. This is so sweet. Start. There. There we go. Running the babies now. How sweet are they? Sweet little babes. Okay, what else do we have here? Hang on one second. Putting on the Ritz. No, never mind. $1 million trooper. Ooh, look at this one. It is nice to get up in the morning, but it's nicer to lie in your bed. This is true. And who printed this? Successful Farming Publishing Company. There is little scribbles that were on here, but this is very true. It is nice to get up in the morning, but it is nicer to lie in bed. And running now. If there's something else you want to see, Cindy Lou Who, how are you? Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Melody, if there's anything in particular you want to see, yell it out. I'm just doing postcards right now to get us started. Ooh, this is a German one. I think this is German. Während der Hoffen, maybe it's Heidelberg. That's as far as I got. Something about students. Students getting drunk. Looks like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello! Wake up! Hello! All right. This one, I'm not sure exactly what these students are doing other than drinking. Looks like they're making some sort of punch. Hey, Mountain Jewelry. Thanks. These are fun. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh. Buena oh no. Happy Easter. Bueno Pascua. This was sent in a date I don't know, but that's how much the stamp was. It's really pretty. And it's in Italian, from Sicily to East Liverpool, Ohio. But look at that. Really this is a really pretty one. There we go. Running now. And if you want to see something else, we're just doing postcards now, but if you want to see something else, just holler. Just holler. I'm starting with postcards. 7 a.m. waffles. Ooh, now I want waffles. Look how pretty this one is, this little girl. It's so sweet. 1913, Ohio. It was put upside down. I can't remember what that means, but that is a secret code. It says, "Dear parents, I have written that I would be up this week. I thought maybe if I waited another week, Ona could go along after all. Please write if you can, so I will get it Friday. Will go as early as I can. I love that this is how you like communicate. Um, Yay! I'm glad that you're following. Yes, I'm excited for Friday. I'm very excited for Friday. Um, isn't this really sweet? It's a really sweet one. And she's saying 1913, and she's saying that she's gonna. This is how you would communicate, to say, "I'm gonna come later." Could you imagine if that's how we're going to communicate with your kids now? Send me a postcard. Isn't that like an insult? Like, you got something to say, send me a postcard. Back then, if you had something to say, you had to send me a postcard. This one, oh, is a bathhouse in Rock Springs Park, Charles W. Smith, Chester, West Virginia. Would you like to have a photo postcard of McKinley's home? Answer. So this is the bathhouse in Rock Springs Park, and this was sent to Miss Alta White in Sandusky, Ohio in 1907. And I guess this was a prepaid one. Yeah, this was a prepaid stamp that you would attach the photo was attached to. The German one does not have a date. It does have dot lines here and a line across there, but no date on it. It just says my Bowie. So I'm not too sure. I think it's German. It could be Dutch for all. I'm horrible. I'm horrible with languages like that. Okay, so this is a really cute one. But I'm going to call this damaged. I think we're all a little damaged, aren't we? 1907. And I love that it's for the stamp lovers out there, it's a prepaid one. Swedish meatballs? Are they making, this could be Swedish meatballs, but it looks like they're making a punch. And it says something about Studentenleben. And you know how the Germans, like they put like three words together to me, like we would say like drunk ass student, and they would actually have a word for that. That's basically student drunk ass. Yeah. Oh, look at this one. How can I reach you? How can I reach you? It's embossed. You can see the embossing. And what date is that? 1911. 1911. Am seeing the village some. That was not much of a message to send for that much money. Send a bigger message, woman. And running now. Yeah, I can definitely see why templates would not necessarily be necessary. Not necessarily be necessary? What is that, Kim? I don't know what to write about, except I'm feeling fine. But wait until I see you, dear. You know that's where I shine. I love but you. I love but you. There's a kiss. Melody, there's a very risque one that I found that I don't think you were here for that one. I can't read what year that says. But it's early because it's only a 1 cent stamp. Hey, 7M, yeah, I'll show it to you. Well, I mean, it's very inappropriate, I guess is the best word for it. It is not like, I mean, we've got one where she's showing her, we got a picture where she's showing her knees. This one is okay, this one here is very sweet, little love letter. I know. So inappropriate. Where is it? It was very early on. Hang on. There's a cow in it. There it is. I would like to be your milking stool. Very inappropriate. Terribly inappropriate. I know. Well, I'd like to be your milking stool. This is very inappropriate. Let's see what else we got. Hey Dracoda, how are you? Oh, this one is, we're gonna fill in the blanks. What is happening here? Yeah. Yeah, milking stool is aside. That sounded weird. What's going on in this? What, caption this photo, this image. It's Paul Fisher photo in confidence. It's called In Confidence. In Confidence, and Alex Vincent's. Oh, good lord! I need Alex Vincent's Kunstvorlag, copyright, and then Mailerserie number 94. So German, more than likely. It's a very pretty picture, but I think we need a caption. Oh darling. Oh darling. Oh wait, shoot, I didn't. I'm thinking used or not used socks, Melody. Just asking for a friend to clarify. Oh, this one's very romantic. There's another cow. There's another cow in this one. And they're canoodling. This was sent from Texas, 1910. Sent from Texas in 1910. Dear cousin, we'll answer your card. Dear cousin, and sending this? What? We'll answer your card. I have the something cold. I have the something cold. We have bought us a house and something. Oh, good God. So Edna. You can get more for that, Melody. It's worth more on certain markets. 1910 card from a cousin, from cousin Edna. Okay, we're almost done this pile, and then we'll do this one is birthday wishes. May good health, joy, and love combine to make this day itself outshine. And as you can see, it's actually got like a gold finish to it, and it's embossed. And this one doesn't look like it was actually sent. Printed in Germany. I love these made in Germany ones. This side for address only, this space for writing messages. Well, very bossy. Okay. Here we go. Running this one now. Boopity boop. Oh, running this one now. Welcome in, everybody. We're just going through postcards right now, but we will we only have this much left, and then I have more postcards. This is not the end of my postcards, but this one also printed in Germany. Really gorgeous. Happy birthday greetings, I should say. Birthday greetings. A really gorgeous floral. United States and Canada, 1 cent. You need to go. Anyone sell socks here that Melody can purchase? Let Melody know if you sell socks. She is in need of some socks. Really pretty embossed card, made in Germany. It's so interesting holding like pieces of paper that should have just ended up in the trash, but people have kept them all these years, especially the unused ones. Birthday greetings, very pretty flower, printed in Germany. To Lucy from Aunt Cora. I wish you a very happy birthday and many more. Aw. Send them to running now. This looks like a lot of birthday. We're running through the birthdays as fast as I can. Okay, my wish for you, a birthday full of mirth and song, and happy as the day is long. This one was, doesn't say where it was published. Just a very cute one. We're going to do that really quick. And then I think I'll do a grouping of the, I know Lucy. We'll do some birthday ones together. Let's do a bunch of birthday ones together, shall we? Okay. Let's see, how many do I have left here? 1, 2, 3. We'll do a set of 4 here. So 4 birthday greetings. I'm going to slide this down to ephemera on choice pen. So we got this one that I already showed you, this one, and this one. These ones have no dates on them. No, but they're definitely all older. Maybe this one might be the newest, if that. But no, domestic 1 cent. So no, not that new. These 2 are printed in Germany. 3 printed in Germany. This one unknown. All right, so instead of $2 each, we're gonna run all 4 for $5. You're going through a 1920s German phase. That's a good thing to be. Thank you, Angela Ashley. Thank you, thank you. Let me just print that. Print. Boop, boop. Thank you, Angela. I'm gonna start you a box. The box will cooperate for me. Yes. All right. Angela. There we go. Box created. All right. And then I'm going to do these 4 together, but I'm going to show you them to you slowly. So we have this one with a very pretty rose on it. It's got like a satin finish. I hope it'll show you. It's got like a satin gold finish. Can you, there you go. Can you see that? It looks almost like satin. Isn't that cool? And there's the back of it. Hey, yes, it is gorgeous, isn't it? It is so pretty. So there's this one. And then I'm going to run these I'm going to run these 3 together. Hang on. So that's the first one. And then this one is birthday greetings with the good luck, horseshoe with all the 4-leaf clovers around it. And this one is also embossed. And what does it say? Printed in Germany. Printed in Germany. No date on that one either. And then this one said, I tried to pen a greeting to pledge a friendship true. Friendship is spelled wrong. But the violet is more eloquent. Let it confide my thoughts to you. Friendship is spelled wrong. I feel like this is early Temu because friendship's spelled wrong. But it is an older one. You can see one said stamp. So you get all 3 of these, including this one. This one's the amazing one. Oh, look at that. All 3 of these for $4. Running now. All 3 of these for just $4. Including this one. I love this one. Angela, thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. That's coming to you. All right. So we have one more. I have one more to show you. And then let me just go through these for a second. And because any of the birthday ones, just gonna pull out the birthday ones. If there's any birthday ones, I can't remember how many birthday ones. There was only one at the beginning. Okay, so if we get some more, I'll make some more lots up. This one says, do you think you can take up the burden of the house? And the response is, well, I carried him in last night, but I wasn't going to say anything about it. So, do you think you can take up the burden of this house? Well, I carried him in last night. Printed in the USA, Life Comic. Printed in the USA. This is number 13 in their Life Comic series. Joking about how she had to carry in the burden of the house. Okay. Running now. Burden of the house is running now. This is hilarious. Printed in the US of A. Is a funny one. Okay. We shall. What would you like to do? Would you like to see more postcards? Would you like to see cabinet cards, calling cards, photos, trade cards, CDVs, little ones, calling carte de visite? Any preferences at all? Otherwise, I'll just kind of grab any strange cabinet cards with like weird faces or things. Let's look. Hang on. So I've got some that are just mounted pictures. I actually have this one. I'm going to show this one first. I bought this on Whatnot. This one I think is hilarious. So hang on. I'm going to see if I can show it to you. I figured out a way to do this with my, there. Okay. So let me just switch the camera for a second. Now this one is a, this is an unmounted print antique pin. Okay. Now I can switch. Okay. So switch. This is a family photo, and doesn't he, like, the kid, it looks perturbed. And is supposed to be playing, but looks just absolutely perturbed. The mother is busy staring at her sewing and not actually doing it. And the father is pretending to read, but looks, I know, he looks so stressed out. So it was in a frame, it looks like, at one point. There's the back of it. And actually it says father, mother, and self. I know, he's so stressed out. And self, that's self right there. Self looks just so unimpressed. And so it's officially one of my favorites. Let's select options and running now. If anyone's interested in the poor's long-suffering father, the mother who's just staring at her handkerchief, and the poor little kid. Okay, that's the first one. Hang on, got to put them over here so I keep everything organized, a little bit organized. Okay, and we're looking for funny faces. Hang on. This mounted one. Where's the other one? There's a lot. A lot to flip through. Oh, hang on. So many. Where did the rest of my cabinet cards go? What did I do with them? I should not organize things ahead of time because clearly I can't. Where's the one with her freaking forehead? She's got the worst, not the worst bangs I've ever purchased, but pretty darn close. Here we go. All right. Found the pile. I knew the pile was somewhere. Ooh, I just moved the cabinet cards over. All right. Hang on. Please hold. Someone will be with you shortly. Thank you for calling the Home Depot, Canada. Ooh, this one's really cool. I'll show that. This one, she lost her teeth. And we can have to caption this. They're about to get a divorce if they only could. She needs to sleep. Hang on. Child stunned. Oh no, it must be it's probably a CDV. That's why I can't find it in my cabinet cards. But hang on, I'm going to show you these ones. First, we're going to go into cabinet card pin. Okay. So from my selection of cabinet cards, I present to you. The back has her name. It is Mrs. I kid you not. Okay, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to show it. That's her name. Clity Newman. That's what it says. I didn't write that. That's not my hand. This is her name. Okay, are you ready to meet Mrs. Newman? Mrs. C. Newman. She kind of, I don't know. I don't think the name matches. I'm unsure. But look at all those the buttons, and then that decor right there, and then look at her beautiful little pin. And she's covering all the way up. There's good old Mrs. C. Newman in all her glory. And this is from Hillsborough Bridge, New Hampshire. You need to screen print. That's her name. That's her name. Show the back again. That's her name. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's enough for showing her poor name. I'm sure it stands for something. I'm sure it's short for something. And in the day. All right, here we go. We're running Mrs. Newman. Mrs. Newman is running now. She does need some sleep. You're investigating. You got to learn about the name. All right, putting her there. And then this couple, I know this is a larger size of the cat. I'm putting it under cabinet card. I know it's technically a different title, but I'm just putting under cabinet card because ain't nobody got time for everything. This is Florence and Harvey Boomhauer. I kid you not. Florence and Harvey Boomhauer. This is their wedding picture. This is their wedding picture, okay? They just got married. Look how close they are. Look at how intimate a wedding photo this is. Like, they're already, yeah, no. Mr. and Mrs. Boomhauer in all their glory. Running now. This is the Boomhauers. Boom, chicka walla walla, Boomhauers. Florence and Harvey Boomhauer, their wedding photo. Angela, that's coming to you. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. You have the Boomhauers now. You never thought you were going to have the Boomhauers, did you? But now you do. Okay, and then this one, now. Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. Please note that it's copper, okay? I was like, ooh, but you can see the copper shine right there. So this is I'm putting this under cabinet card because, again, too lazy to move it around. Look how gorgeous this copper frame is. Now, at one point, it would have had a stand with it. It's got it. Yes, it has been beat up, but this is an amazing old copper embossed frame. It's just, isn't it gorgeous? Look at that detail on there. And there's the back. So you could put anything you wanted in it. We're gonna run that as damaged and running that now. It's a gorgeous frame. Doesn't say who's in it, but the frame is just stunning. Okay, and then we have this lovely lady who's thinking so hard she's nearly pushing her cheek to the other side. This is posing and saying, I'm thinking good thoughts. Again, I know this isn't technically I know that technically this is not a cabinet card, but it's boarded and I don't feel like moving her. And it's faster to do it this way. But she looks, I love the lace she has. She probably made that herself, that lace. Okay, and then here's the back. Very exciting. This was from Dissen Bad Rothenfeld. So I think probably German. Karl Boch. And this is the lovely lady who I think is missing some teeth. She's a little stunned, but she's got a very pretty little chain and her little, and look at all those puffs. She's got puff sleeves galore. And boop, boop, boop. Running now, this lovely lady with like, that means she had money. All that extra fabric there. And then I'm calling this, now look at the back. The back is my favorite part. New York Gallery. This is Sailors New York Gallery in Reading, Pennsylvania. Sailors New York Gallery, but in Reading, Pennsylvania. And this I'm calling the Female Barbershop Quartet. I feel like they're about to hum a tune. So this was Sailors New York Gallery with the Barbershop Quartet. The Female Barbershop Quartet. And running now. For the Female Barbershop Quartet, you can just hear them humming a tune. I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. Okay, oh, and then another mounted. I'm just going to switch to mounted for a second. Mounted Prince pin. And then this one is really cool because it looks like a real party was happening here. And look at that stash. Hang on, I'm going to switch so you can see it better. It looks like there's maids in there. It might be a staff photo. Because there's a lot of them in there, and some of them do look like they're wearing a maid's outfit. And then this guy. So where's that unmounted? There we go. There's nothing on the back. And it's this really cool group photo. Running now. Really cool group photo. It does look like it's a staff photo, doesn't it? Thank you, Angela. That's coming to you. Switch. Thank you so much, Angela. That one's coming to you. That is very cool. All right. What else do we have? Oh, right. Should we do some carte de visite? I think the bangs are in here. I know. I wonder who they are too. So the guy with the big stash. Ooh. Okay. Let me just switch to CDV, which is up in C. CDV means carte de visite. Basically, these were like, this was what you would leave behind. They weren't like calling cards, but you would leave them when you would go and visit a family member or a friend that was far away. You would leave them with one of these. This one is Mary, Uncle Tony's daughter. I cannot read the last name. Let me just switch. Mary Susanauer, not sure. So this is Uncle Tony's daughter. And Uncle Tony's daughter's got some epic little bangs and little curls going on. Quite a sweet little kid. From Emporia, Kansas. Sweet little thing. And we're going to put that under fair and running now. Sweet little Mary, Uncle Tony's daughter from Kansas. Isn't she sweet? And then we have this lovely family. Now, this is successor to T. Temple from Harry S. Oh, here we go. This is like a, hang on. from Harry S. Oop, come on, focus. There we go. Temple of Art opposite the county offices in Wooster, Ohio, successor to T. Teeple and Company. And it says that this is dad, mother, Isabel's grandmother, and father when they were married. So, you ready? Here we go. This is when they were married. And gosh only knows how old that is. Damaged. Let's run this one for 4. There we go. And start auction. So this was from Harry S. opposite the county offices in Wooster, Ohio. All right. And then we have, let's see. Oh, here's a sweet little kid. Let's see the back. I always like the backs of these. This one is Little Horn. Hang on. We're all going to read together. Little Horn. Horn? 3 years old. Lottie. Maybe it's Lottie. Lottie Horn? Lottie Horn. That makes more sense. Okay. Harry's. Oh, come on. Focus. New photograph studio, southeast corner, public square in Wooster, Ohio. And this child looks fit to this child's about to have a tantrum. This is like 5 seconds away from a tantrum child. Like, if I have to sit here for 1 more second, I've had it. All right, switcheroonies. If there's anything in particular you're looking for, let me know. Oh, look at this one. Harry upped his game. Look at the back of this carte de visite, CDV. From Wooster, Ohio again. This is Grandmother Sumner's. Switch. And look how gorgeous her dress is. A little tight down there, honey. But that's okay. Mine is too. She's very pretty. And it's got this gorgeous back on it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. You're gorgeous, darling. And running now. Oh gosh, it's so hard to hold still. Especially since I'm so far away. That would probably help. I'm reaching. Ooh, this one's blank. This is Dottie Cross. Good old Dottie Cross. Can we then yeah, the calling cards? Do you want the calling cards next? Absolutely. I'll do this one and then we'll switch to calling cards. So this is from H.C. Moore, Gill's Art Building in Springfield, Massachusetts. Look at the I bet you that's probably not lace, but that's probably like a velvet design. So good old Dottie Cross. There's the back. And let's run Dottie. Running now. So pretty. Pretty little Dottie. Okay. We will come back to those. Let's grab some calling cards. Any particular theme of calling cards you're looking for? Let me know, because that's the pile. Let's see what we got going on here. Hang on. I'm going to take half. Left hand or right hand? I've taken half. Left hand or right hand? Which one do you want me to start with? We'll do half. Left hand. Okay. We'll come back to the other ones. I'm going to start with the loose ones. So for those who don't know, let me just, these ones are called hidden name calling cards or scrap card. Now, calling cards, let me see if I have a plain calling card around. I don't think I do. I might have a loose one in here. Okay, so a calling card was like this on its own. So this is what you would, when you went to visit somebody's house, especially if they had servants, you didn't just kind of like say, is Lucy home? I'm here to visit. You would put the calling card, you would give the calling card to the servant. The servant would take your calling card up on a tray to the person, and then the person would decide whether or not they were home to see you, or they would say, "We're not home." They never said they weren't home. Yes, that's after, absolutely, Angela. Yeah, definitely. Um, so this is what they normally had. This is a regular calling card. In fact, most of them weren't this pretty. They were just like a kind of like a business card, but they just had your name on it. That's it. It wasn't like a business card. It was just your name. And this is kind of like an upgraded version from Pink. This person's name was Pink. But hidden name calling cards were kind of like the next game up, in that they were beautifully designed. They were a very like up the level of interest Victorian thing. And inside, so you would have your name would get printed on this card, and so in order to see it you had to lift it. So it was, they're either called scrap cards or hidden name calling cards. And I have a whole bunch of hidden name calling cards. So we'll start with this one, which says, "May friends be around. May true friends be around you. True friends be around you." With the hands. There's the back of it. And as you can see, it was Ina Buckor's calling card. Where is that hidden name? There we go. All right. And running now. So these are becoming really collectible again, the hidden name ones. So you'll often see calling cards. Yep. Yeah, you can just say B afterwards, Angela, and then I'll put it in a pile for you. Thank you. This one says, "Accept my unchanging love." Let me just switch it. Hang on. I'm gonna switch. Switch. There we go. This one is really pretty. "Accept my unchanging love," with that bird. There's the back of it. And then inside it was Hannah Mary Keast. Hannah Mary Keast. And running now. Hannah Mary Keast. "Accept my unchanging love." Really quite sweet one. Yep. Thank you, Angela. The next one, this one's even cooler. "Hi, Sue." With "Love's kind greetings." Then you would open it up, and inside would be the name. So this is another hidden name one. And this was Loretta Owens. Loretta, go back in. Loretta, go back in. Oh, goodness gracious. Loretta doesn't. Loretta. So with "Love's kind greetings," and there's the back. And someone wrote June Owens on it. So I guess that was to whom she left the card. And we're running that one now. Oh, I'm going to move this closer. There we go. Not that that's going to help too much. Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Angela. All right, you guys can just stare at my screen for a second. From a heart that's true. Aw, there's the back of it. All of these were bought from the collector, bought them at some point. Now I'm not going to open this up all the way because it's kind of stuck down there pretty good. All right, running now. From a heart that's true. From a heart that's true. I wanna love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel. Ooh, this one's very sweet. With like a whole bunch of roses. And inside, there's the name. I don't want to pull it too hard. And there's the back. And running. I'm gonna switch arms. So arm's getting tired. Do 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 do. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Will do. Thanks, Angela. Don't be cruel. Ooh. Now this one is a little bit narrower. And then it says, forget me. It's supposed to say not. This one almost, yeah, there's a little bit of damage right there. And then this one, they wrote it themselves. So this they didn't get it printed. They wrote it themselves. There's the back. Hi, Canadian treasures. All right, that is running now. So this person couldn't afford to get their own printed, so they just bought pre-made ones and put together. And if you too would like to bundle, you can also let me know. With kind regards. Look how pretty that wreath of flowers is, and then the beautiful rose. And this is Nettie M.O. Doran. With kind regards. And we'll run that one now. Sue, no, haven't missed Christmas cards. I'm gonna do just this pile of calling cards, and then I can pull up some Christmas cards if you like. Are you looking for postcards style ones or older Christmas cards? Like, what era are you looking for? This one's from Carl Barnes. Ever Yours. You can see there's a little bit of spotting there. Carl Barnes. And these were obviously, somebody had these on a album at some point. That one is running now. A couple of hand-painted ones. Ooh, I don't know if we have hand-painted ones, but we'll look and see. We will definitely look and see. Let's see. This one. Oh, this one's actually a Christmas one. I'll save that one, although it's not hand-painted. Let's see what this is. Take it out. Have kindly thoughts of me. And then it's bus sticker. Oh, come back here. There you go. There's the back. That one is running now. It's so pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to show just 5 more. And then we'll come back to it. Carl C. Mattia, accept my sincere love. This one's very sweet. And that's running now. Oh, this one's different. I like this next one. The next one coming up is different. All right. Don't be cruel. Ooh, this one. Friendship's tie. Love sincere. And then you open it up, and there would have been a name inside here. But can you see how it's like a foil? Friendship's tie. Love sincere. That one is running now. There we go. Now it's running. The cool foil on there. These are just amazing. Why don't we have calling cards like this anymore? This one is not a calling card. I don't know why it's in the pile. This one is many joys to you. And see how it's all, hang on, I gotta open it. I gotta be careful. These aren't easy to open. Is it gonna let me open it? There we go. Okay, so as you can see, they upped their calling card game even more. So this is W. Rosenberger. Many joys to you. But they added this little bit of zhuzh to it to make it even fancier. It's been zhuzhed. It's a zhuzhed hidden name calling card. All right. Let's see what else we got here. We have this one's still. I'm not going to open it up. It's still in its little thing. Zhuzh, I don't know. Lots of Z's, that's for sure. From a heart that is true. There's the back. The name will be underneath. Oh, it looks like there's a little bit of a mark there. Okay, let's open it up and see. I'm curious. I don't know about you, but I'm curious. I can't help myself. Okay. From a heart that's true, Sadie R. There we go. That one's running now. From a heart that is true. Do, 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 do. Okay, and then let's see what else we've got here. I'm going to show 3, and then you can have on choice. So the first one is far from thee be every care. And there's the inside, there's the back. That's number 1. And then with accept my unchanging love from Ina Bakor again, good old Ina. And then life bear for you its sweetest flowers from Earl Oberst. So that's number 3. So your choice, on choice, 1, 2, or 3. There's the backs. 1, 2, or 3 on choice. Running now. 1, 2, or 3 on choice. And Angela, if any of those are interest to you, you can just say 1, 2, or 3. All 3. Okay, good choice. Excellent choice. Choices. Okay, and then there are 3 more. So I'm just going to do this on choice again because it just makes it faster. Sorry, you don't need to stare at the screen. The screen is boring. Hang on. I just have to pull them out of their little holders. Because itty bitty holders from when they were collected. 2 and 3. Okay. So we have this one. Let me flipperoonies again. Switch. All right, so number 1 is this one, and inside it says Lulu El Swint. Good old Lulu. So that's number 1. Number 2 is a smaller one, if I can grab it. It just says Hope with the sweet little birds, and then that is Elmer Tucker. Good old Elmer R. Tucker. And then number 3 is, kind regards. Sorry, gotta hold. Oops, kind regards. What? It's upside down. It's upside down. Kind regards. This is a trick one. This one's okay. 1, 2, or 3. On choice, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. And Angela, you can just say 1, 2, or 3 if any of these are interest to you. 1 and 2. Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. Angela, do you want to check those out, or do you want to just keep going? Because we're going to just switch for a minute to some, if that's okay, we're going to switch to some Christmas, and then we will come back. So I can hold those for you if you want to look at more calling cards. Okay, we'll keep going. We're going to keep rolling here. I'm going to put these over here. These are not, those are the no's. We are looking for Christmas. Hang on. Let's see what I have in here. We're going to start with these ones. See if there's any Christmas in here. Birthday, Valentine, birthday. And let's see. Peterborough. There's a Christmas one. I'm doing a quick flipperoonies through the postcards. My greeting card pile is low right now, so it'll just be Christmas. Oh, I'm gonna bring these out anyways. I know they're not Christmas, but I'm gonna grab them anyways because they're cool. Valentine's, birthday. Oh, I'm really low on Christmas, it looks like. Holy cow. Best wishes. What's that one? Why are you wrong side in the pile? Okay. Yeah. Birthday. And yeah, we're really low on Christmas. I'm sorry. I thought I had more Christmas. Oh, wait. Duh. It's sitting right here. Oh, I'm special. Okay, what do we have here in Christmas? Now, some of these aren't old. Look at this beautiful one. Merry Christmas. This is from Servants of Mary, P.O. Box SS, Chicago, Illinois. It does have some damage here. It started to fall apart. I'm just gonna show you how gorgeous this is. Number 51 in the shop. Number 51. 51. Did I put that in? Oh, that's in the buy it now. The Raphael Tux. Yes. Hang on. Pin. Those are up in storage. So if you want, I can run a flash sale on those. Those are up in storage, but they are like accessible in storage. Let me run a flash sale on those ones for 10 minutes. And there you go. Percentage off if you're interested in those ones. The Raphael Tuck ones. They're very cool, aren't they? Sue, there you go. Thank you so much. That's coming to you. Thank you. And so I'm gonna just show these Christmas ones really. No worries. This is gorgeous Merry Christmas card. These are not as old as those ones. And what else do we have here? We have a whole bunch of like 1950s, 1940s ones. Greetings. I'm trying to see if there's any older ones in this pile. Because this is the pile I picked up just before I went live. Oh, this one's cute. This one is my favorite. This one and this one. Boop. I'm going to show these ones really quick for other folks. Look at this one with little Bambi on the bottom that says greetings from William. That one's really sweet. And then this one's got little Scotty dogs running all the way around. It does have some discoloration. Isn't that cute? It's a really sweet one. I will run these two together as just ephemera. And we'll run that for $2 hairs for both. If anyone is interested in these two cute little Christmas cards, they're very sweet, especially little Scotty dogs. Sue, thank you so much. That's coming to you. Let me grab you a box. Thank you, Sue. Print and print. There we go. Perfect. Don't worry. I keep everything organized, or at least in theory, I keep everything organized. Boop. Okay. And then, quick like a bunny, I just want to show you, what else? What was the other thing I grabbed? Oh, yeah. There is one other Christmas postcard that I have. It says, this is a letter from Santa, which is really sweet. So there's good old Santa. And look at the moon is even reading the letter. It says, my dear little friend, I was awfully glad to get your letter. Now I know just what you want. I'll be there early. Affectionately yours, Santa. Merry Christmas. And then on the back, it says, Merry Christmas from the Baker family. And it was sent to Lloyd. And isn't that, it's just so sweet with the Santa Claus I just love. So let me just run that under postcard, which is a P for postcard, and fair, and running now, just in case anybody's interested in that one. It is so sweet. And Sue, you've unlocked eggs. You've got lots of coupons up top. If you haven't yet, super cute, isn't it? Thank you, Sue. That one's coming to you as well. And that goes straight into your box. There we go. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, you got coupons up top, so you can use your coupons if you wish. I like coupons. I'm very partial to coupons. Okay, what else would you like to see? Do you want me to do some more calling cards, or is there something else you folks would like to see? Because I'm happy to do whatever your heart's desire. I also have a bunch of trade cards as well. And I know last time trade cards were very popular, so I do have a bunch of trade cards. Let me see what else is in here that might be Christmassy. You never know. Oh, right, this one I forgot. So this one's a Christmas card. As you can see, it's got that zhuzh around the side, the zhuzh, and this one says, you have to open it up. Hang on. Oh, so careful. It's got these cute little tassels. One of the tassels has come off. So you would open it up like that, and this says, a bright new year to you, and then the other side says, with the season's compliments, and then inside it says, hail joyous Christmas, a loving Christmas greeting. Isn't that cute? It's so neat. I just love this kind of thing. Hail joyous Christmas. All right, running this for 2 in case anyone likes this really cool Christmas card, Christmas and New Year's card that's got what are these called? Violets. And then hang on, gotta put that over here. This one is, where is it? This one. This one's another, oh, yep, absolutely super cute. B for bundle. This one, it has, hang on, I'm going to switch so you can see it better. Welcome Christmas Tide, and look how sweet she is. And on the back it says compliments of the season. And hang on, we open this one up. And then it says New Year blessing, wishing thee a happy Christmas. Isn't that adorable? It is so cute. So that one's going in ephemera. This one's going to go for a little bit more. This one is a 3. And that's running now. Very cool. Christmas card. Wishing thee a happy Christmas. Isn't it sweet? Look at her hat. Look at her little hat. So cute. All right. And then let me see what else there is here. I have another. No, that's just a card. Loving wishes. Oh, this one would be sent at Christmas 1910. So Christmas 19, well, actually for 1910. So Christmas 1909, this was sent as a postcard for Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, with this little tiny 1910 calendar included that you would hang up. How awesome is that? And this says just this side for correspondence and doesn't have a date on it, but obviously 1910, 1909. Where are we? MOP. There we go. This one is running now. 1910 Christmas postcard that had a oh yes, isn't that cool? A little calendar to send. Okay, let me show you some of these other pretty. These are just pretty. They're just darn pretty. So let me just go down to ephemera. And I'm going to do a quick edit so I can go fast and furious. Okay. Confirm. All right. So I'm going to go fast and furious. So we're going to do like, I'm going to show you 3 and then we're going to do on choice. So number 1 is in all sincerity, and wait for it. And then inside it says, to my Valentine. And this one's driving a car. Okay. Switch. So this one's driving a car. And it says, to my Valentine, my heart is red. Your eyes are blue. My love for you is sweet and true. Isn't that cute? To Marie from Helen. But the reason this is collectible is because it's got transportation in it. So actually, I'm just going to run that one on its own. Running now. I know I have it under postcard, but we'll survive. Under postcard. All right. That one's going there. And that one. And then we have this one, Remembrance. And we open it up. It's like a little booklet. You open it up, and inside, around the gift of friendship dwells a memory double dear, Whittler, doubly dear, hearty good wishes to you and sincere greetings for a glad birthday from Mrs. McCutcheon. So that's number 1. Hang on, let me switch. That's number 1. Put that over there. Number 2 is this best wishes. That's a cutout. No. And it says, wishing Mr. and Mrs. R. Obler sincerely every happiness and joy this Merry Christmas tide. Best wishes. So that's number 2. And then number 3 is a card all on its own. There is a bend right here that just says Christmas greetings. Nothing on the back. It doesn't open up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this all together in one lot. Unless somebody wants something individually. And this is Easter greetings. The lovely Easter greeting on there. And one more. Hearty greetings. Nothing on the back. Just hearty greetings with a bunch of ships. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All for 1 money. And we're going to start that for $3 for all 5. Running now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sue, thank you so much. That's coming to you, Sue. In the Sue box. Thank you, thank you. All right, and then we have, let's grab a bunch more here. All right, we have this one that is Loving Wishes. Look how sweet that is. Loving Wishes, and inside, it's to be Wirt. And it says, hail to St. Valentine, kindly old friend, who comes as the first tender leaves are unfurled, crowned with bright joys and surprises no end. No printer's mark, that's 1. Number 2 is a little Christmas wishes. And inside we have, wait for it. There we go. This one wasn't even signed. There's the back. There's number 2. Number 3 is this super pretty one, All Good Wishes. This one's really pretty. Open it up. And then you've got a lovely inscription inside. That one hasn't been used either. And last one is Season's Greetings from our house to your house with this sweet little baby on it. That is Donna. Her name is Donna. So you get all of those for one money. And we're going to start. And we will run that for 3. Oops. And running that now. You get all of these for one money. The wishes, the loving wishes, and the cute little baby. Angela, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for your bids. 1, 2, 3. Angela, that's coming to you. Ooh, this one. I wonder what this one. To Mr. and Mrs. Harry Curry, 1928 is the postmark on this teensy tiny little card. Ooh, it's a teensy tiny little Christmas card. A right Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. The Christmas wish I send to you is that your dreams may all come true. Isn't that sweet? It is so sweet. And it's still got it's stamped and everything, 1928. So sweet. Let's run that one. Running now. It's so sweet with the little tiny envelope still. This was sent in the mail. Can you believe it? That's awesome. Sue, thank you so much. That's coming to you. Now, how did they open this up again? I just did this. Oh, there it is. Slide that back in there. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? So cute. So cute. Okay. Let me grab these other ones. Quick like a bunny. I'm running out of hands. I only have so many hands. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that one's not a Christmas. That's a Christmas. All right. Let's see what we have in this envelope. This one is from 1957, sent in 1957. Look, there's a Boys Town, Nebraska seal as well as the Lung Association seal of 1957. Sent to Kemar, Maryland. Aww. Sweet little covered bridge. A sunshine card. Okay, so there's that. To be honest, this is my favorite part of that. And then we've got the Mary and all the angels, a very religious one with Mary and all the angels and a little Bible saying. This one is Servants of Mary, Chicago, Illinois. And then we've got Christmas greetings. What's that on it? Okay. Christmas greetings. This one is Whitman, made in the US of A. Christmas greetings one. And then seasons greetings. This one is so quintessential Christmas, isn't it? Seasons greetings. And there's the back. That one was printed in the US of A. All right, let's run all of that together. Running now for all of this, all together, one lot of these cute little vintage or older Christmas cards. Okay, no worries. Right, there's my pile. Almost forgot where my pile was. All right, let's go back to postcards for a minute. P for postcards. Pin. This is actually embroidered. That's actually a piece of embroidery inside there. It says hearty congratulations. And look at that embossing on there too. These were double layer. They were extra thick. Double layer. This one doesn't say where it was made. 1 cent stamp, so it is older. Dear Bertha, oh gosh. Nope, can't read it. So there's this one, which is really pretty. I'm very partial to these embroidered ones. I just think they are so special. All right, running this embroidered one right now. Very pretty postcard. running right now. All right. And then this one has, I can't tell if it looks like it's fallen down, but it says, "To my dear sister." And then it does have a letter to sister on the back. So let me run that one. Do, do. Running now. To my dear sister. This one, yep, absolutely. Thank you, Angela. Oops, almost typed something there. All right. That one goes over here. Okay, what should we do next? Do you want more calling cards? Do you want me to pull out some more calling cards, or do you want some photos, or do you want some trade cards? Bundle sister as well? Yes, absolutely. Sister is bundled. Thank you. What's your preference? Postcards, trade cards, calling cards. I'm gonna grab just a couple of. I'm gonna grab this many of trade cards, as I do love trade cards. Just pull that up. Trade card pin. All right. Hi, PJ Princess. How are you? So here is this very sweet, a strong endorsement from Professor M. Delafontaine, consulting and analytical chemist. Let me just switch so you can see this. It is in strength, purity, and delicacy of flavor, Dr. Price's special flavoring extracts stand alone. Steel and Price manufacturers. And there was always kind of like a very often a whimsical picture. So I wish to add that I ascertain the strength of a baking powder by a method which gives accurate results, is much less liable to errors than those followed by some other chemists. So this one was for Steel and Price. And we'll run that one now. Trade cards were like the early business advertisement or business card that you would give out, and then someone would take it home and put it up in their house because it was so pretty. And so you basically had their ad up your ad was up in their house all the time. So it was very smart advertising. And this one is for Burdock Blood Bitters. And this child looks like there's a lot of alcohol in Burdock Blood Bitters, which there probably was. This one was sold by Lem F. Abel, a druggist in Kendall, Indiana. So let me just I'll read this. This is hilarious. So handsome set of cards sent free with the receipt, etc., etc. Don't do it. Don't get married if you have dyspepsia. Weak stomachs are pretty sure to breed misery in the household. Don't attempt a big job of work with the liver complaint, as 10 to 1 you'll fail. Don't try to be a society favorite if you're bilious. Sour folks are poor company. Don't aspire to any high position in the world if you are debilitated, nervous, or weak. It is the strong and tough who win. God, this is so sad. Don't imagine that you can enjoy life if your blood is impoverished. Don't labor to look handsome with a case of scrofula on your hands. I can't say that right. Don't malign the cook when you've no appetite. Tone up your stomach, etc., etc. So Burdock Blood Bitters was the cure-all, and then you could look as happy as this drunk kid. So we're gonna run that now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Drink Burdock Blood Bitters instead. Okay. Oh gosh, my back. I need to sit up straight. Ugh. Okay. Ayers Cherry Pectoral. Ayers Cherry Pectoral cures colds, coughs, and all diseases of the throat and lungs. Look how happy those children are to have some. Again, probably full of alcohol. Ayers Cherry Pectoral rapidly cures colds, coughs, sore throats, influenza, laryngitis, quinsy, hoarseness, croup, bronchitis, asthma, and oh my gosh, what doesn't it cure? Full directions. Oh, this was also from the same guy. Good old Lem. All right, running this one now. The cure-all. It's a cure-all. All right, put that there. This one is funny. This is the people's favorite hobby. And they're racing on spools of thread. All right, they're racing on spools of thread. It says America Ahead, the people's favorite hobby. And they're racing on spools of thread. Yep, spools of thread. All the honors, America Ahead, Atlanta 1881. Ask for it, buy it, try it. 6-cord Willimantic spool cotton, the best thread for sewing machines. Nanny's nifty thrifting. Oh my gosh, welcome in everybody. Thank you for the raid. Everyone, please follow Nana's Nifty Thrifting. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great show. Thank you. We're going through trade cards and other ephemera right now. How was your show? Tell us all about it. We're just going through trade cards, so we're having some fun looking at old advertisements. This one is another drug. I don't know what's going on here. Very good. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Sold by all druggists. Sapanul. And I don't know why there's a temperature gauge. Well, something's going on here. All right, let's see. Sapanul, the glycerin lotion, cures. Oh my gosh, here's what it cures. Rheumatism, neuralgia, pneumonia, diphtheria, sore throat, inflammation of the lungs and kidneys. The best household remedy ever known. Satisfaction guaranteed. There you go. And you can buy a 25-cent bottle or up. And where was this made? Providence, Rhode Island was the printer. So this cures everything. It also drives. Hi, little squirrel. How are you? It drives, it flies, it does everything in between. Okay, this next one is for sweet worm powders. Yep, sweet worm powders are nice to take. See how happy this baby is? Congratulations, little squirrel. That's awesome. Yay, congratulations. Extract from an interesting letter, etc., etc. Enterprise PA. I don't even want to know what sweet worm powders were made of. I hope they weren't actually made from worms, but it's a really sweet picture. Sweet worm powders. That is so awesome, little squirrel. I'm so excited for you. It is not easy to get to 1,000. And now that you're there, now you got to go for 2. And then 3. And then 10. But one sale at a time. W&S cough drops, best in the market, manufactured by Wood and Selleck, New York. This one does not have any sort of major push on there. It's just a very simple picture. This one's quite sweet. This one's sweet and simple. W&S cough drops with a really pretty picture. Alrighty, no worries. All right, any requests? Or I'm gonna grab, what should I grab? What haven't we looked at yet? Let's grab some more. Let's grab some more calling cards. We'll do some more calling cards. Let's see what we got here. We're going to do some more of these. Where is it? Hidden name calling cards. There they are. Okay. I love these hidden name calling cards. They are so, so pretty. This one says, as we have been so, let us still be friends. No cruel breath can what? Can Hill? And Houseman. There's the back. Chill? Oh yeah, chill. That makes more sense. Thank you. I'm like, can Hill? So there's number 1. Sorry. There's number 1. Need to find all the ones in here. Oh, this one's got a ship on it. That's cool. Hang on. And number 3. Number 3 is like a cute one too. Okay, so this one is stamped. So this one was stamped, and then there would have been the name inside. So that's just a simple one. That's number 2. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to bonk you guys. And then number 3 is this one, where this little tiny hand is pulling this ship. And then there's the inside. And there's the back of that one. So 1, 2, or 3 on choice for hidden name calling card. 1, 2, or 3. Boop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doo. Running now. 1, 2, or 3 on choice. Super pretty. All right. I'll put those right there for now. Let's see what else we have in the calling card game. A bunch of loose ones here, so they're convenient. Next up, we have another one of these envelope ones. This one says yours forever. And then open it up, and inside is the name. So I'm going to switch that so you can see it better. Yours forever. Open it up to the name, Mrs. Lula Maple. That's number 1. Number 2 is Think of Me When Far Away. Ooh. Loretta Owens. Go to Loretta Owens. That's that one. And then number 3 is Forgotten Thou Wilt Never Be from Burton. There's the back of that one. And I'm going to grab 4 because I can. This one says Sweet Dreams. Sweet dreams are made of these. And Glad Awakenings Be Thine. The Ship. And Zwerty. Okay, so that's number 4. So 4, 3, 2, and 1 on choice. Running now. 1, 2, 3, or 4 on choice. All right. I'm gonna switch. My arm is hurting. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Switch again. 1, 2, and 3. Gotcha, but not 4. Thank you, Angela. Let's go on over there. Okay. And then, ooh, this one's really cute. Where am I going to put this? There, that makes more sense. All right. I'm going to pull these out. 1, 2, and 3. These are just so pretty. Wouldn't it be neat if we did this again? If we started doing this? This one, With All My Love. There's the back of it. I will show these up close before and there's no name inside. Ooh, mystery guest. This one with the pretty dove, and there's the name inside. And then this one says, Accept My Sincere Love, and gasp, another no name. I wonder if these were samples. Yeah, these are so cool. These are called mystery or hidden name calling cards. So this is number 1. This is number 2. No name. And number 3. Look how cool that is. There's like a little village scene. Number 3. So on choice, running now. 1, 2, or 3. On choice. So pretty. So pretty. All right, putting those down there. 1 and 2. Yes, 1 and 2. Thank you, Angela. All right. Next set. It's faster to do it this way instead of doing one at a time. 1 at a time. 1, 2, and 3. These ones are kind of cool. This is, oh, that's almost the same. No, it's almost the same, but not quite. Almost the same as each other, but not quite. Okay, first one is from a friend. Let's see who the friend is. Whoop, there's the friend. Okay, there's that one. Then we have this one with the roses, and it says, oh, it has a sticker on it. Amongst those I must esteem, be sure your place forever is secure. Ooh. And this one says, a word, a line, how short, so, oh God, need my glasses. A word, a line, how short, so air is sweet from those for whom we care. Agreed. And then sweet remembrance. So let's just look at them all again. So sweet remembrance doesn't have a name inside. There's number one. Number two is the word, a line, how short. So there's sweet. There's the name. There's the back. That's number two. Number three, amongst those I most esteem, for sure your place is air secure, from Tucker. That is three. And number four is from a friend. And card, oh, this one was a sample. Card number 410, 15 for 10 cents. So there you know how much they cost. That's kind of cool. And running now. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, B1. Good choice. Good choice. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. Okay. These are the last two, I think. These are the last two calling cards. And we're done calling cards. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. Okay. All right. This one says God's blessing upon you. So sweet. And there's inside. And then this one has a little black basket. And it says, oh gosh, nope. It's going to be easier to do a close-up. Okay. It says, be joy forever near thee. Aw, so sweet. So that's number one, and that's number two. Oopsie daisies. Number two. And please note there's the damage there. All right, so number one or birdie is number two. And running now. Number one or number two. Do 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 do. All right. Boop. No worries. B1. Number one. Not birdie, number two. Number one. Thank you, Angela. Okay, so that's it for calling cards. Other than the I have this plain one from Pink, and I also have these ones, these small little calling cards. I'm excited too. They're so cool. So I'm going to just run those as a grouping of three just good old-fashioned calling cards. And you get all three together of these just plain calling cards. They're not as cool as the hidden ones. The hidden ones are pretty awesome. Okay. Any other requests of anything anybody would like to see, let me know. I'm going to grab, what time is it? It's 9:11. Run your bundle. Yes, absolutely. All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on, I gotta make a bigger pile. Safer pile, I mean. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 times 2 is 30, 38 minus 30 times, oh God, now I gotta math. You're $2 away from next tier. Oh my goodness, good for you. Now I have to math. Hang on. I'm bad at doing mathy discounts. You know me. Okay, so 19 times 2 equals, and then we have 19, wait, AC, 19 times 0.30 is $5. Okay, so 38 minus $5 equals, I can't see what that says, 33, so 30. Run the last birdie first. Oh, yes, of course. God's blessing. God's blessing upon you. God's blessing upon you. Running now. There you go. Yay! Thank you, Angela. That's coming to you. 1, 2, 3. And you unlock Nest. You got more coupons. All right. So we've got 30. It would have been like $40, but we're gonna run it for 33 as the grouping. All right, so 33 for the grouping of all of these postcards and calling cards. I'm trying to be gentle. Gentle. All right, running now. Use those coupons. Coupons galore. Thank you, Angela. 1, 2, 3. That's all coming to you. Thank you. All right. Anybody have any requests? Yay! I'm so excited for you to get all those. They are so gorgeous. Any requests at all? I want to show you these that I found. I think these are. I have not seen these before. This was a Photomatic international mutoscope. Let me show you. Photomatic, taken at message to stand or hang. International mutoscope, Photomatic, and then there are these. They're literally in these little frames. And there's this one, and clearly she liked getting them a lot because there's another one here. And then here's one with her child. She's just so cool. And then another one. Like, isn't that so sweet? All these little Photomatic. I've never seen that before. I'm going to run these as a lot because I think they need to stay together. And we're going to run that for $4, so $1 each. These really cool Photomatic. I like the frames too. I've never seen these Photomatic before. It must be a US thing. But I thought they were just so cool when I saw them. I was like, Photomatic. They're so neat. So I thought I'd show that. Does anyone want to see any postcards, or do we want to just, it's 9:15. I can go for another 15 to 20 minutes before it is time for me to go to bed. I can show you tin types. Yes, I have just 2 tin types today. I will show those. Pin, and they're just 2 gentlemen. I have 2 tin types, which are not on tin. They're on iron, actually. So I'll show you the first one. Look at this guy with his pipe. And oftentimes they would loan you a suit to wear. Isn't that cool? You can actually see how it's coming off. I know. Look at him with his you can tell he's got suspenders on, that big bushy beard. And can you see how they pinked him a little bit right there? His eyes are probably like gray. And you can see how it's coming through. It actually has the name there. So this is a tin type that was mounted. But so there's this guy. And I will run him now. Isn't he cool? So there's that one. And then there's a dapper gentleman after that. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to hit this. And then this guy, look at him. It's very, as you can see, it's a small tintype. This gentleman looks like there's some money involved there. And then there's a background scene that is that meant to be a lighthouse or smokestacks or something. Like obviously this wasn't taken in situ. That was by design. So I don't know if that's meant to look like where it's meant to look like. But there he is, this very dapper gentleman. And that's the only other one I have today. I have others, but can I tell you where they are in storage? Absolutely not. There's the back of that one. Yeah, so those are the only two I have right now. But this guy's my favorite with his pipe and everything. He's my favorite. Oh, my back. Okay. And what else? Oh, I did pull out some fun photos. I did pull out some, like, because I have a ton of just loose unmounted photos. Let me just pin. And some of them are kind of cool. So I have this one, which it looks like it's like Scouts. I do have a Miss Frizzle shirt on. Yes, I do. It looks like it's Scouts, and it's such a, like a fun active picture where they're like, isn't that cool? There's the back of it. I thought this one was really cool. Just with it does look like Scouts, or it could be military. Could actually be military. Thank you, Angela. 1, 2, 3. That's coming to you. Yeah, take chances, make mistakes. Today was Ms. Frizzle Day because I was having a day where I needed it. And then this is homeroom number 2, Washington School, 1937. I'm just gonna show you because this is just, look at all these sweet little kids from 1937. So they're like what, 12, 13, do you think? So they were born in like 1925, 1924. Look at that guy. Number 38. Good old number 38. Look at that hair. Everyone's dressed to the nines. That's running now. And there's the teacher. She looks a little stunned, poor thing. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, this one I'm putting together as a pair. This one I found really interesting. It was so picture number 1, you can see that there are 3 brides about to go in. So I was wondering if it was like, a confirmation, or was it like, when a bunch of, when before you become a nun, you go and you dress up like this because you're a bride of Christ. But no, picture number 2, they're coming out. All 3 brides and grooms are coming out at once. And look at this. This is my favorite part. Look at this grandpa holding the babies. Isn't that the sweetest? Like, look how happy he is. He's just so happy. Yeah. And so it's like they're coming out, all 3 brides. So you get the brides going in on their way in, and then you get the brides coming out. And the happiest grandpa you've ever seen in your life with the 2 little ones. Isn't that the sweetest thing? That's going together as a pair. It's just the cutest little thing. It's running now in case anybody wants to take home this cool piece of history. It'd be really interesting to try and find them because it does say Mac Studio, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. So I'm curious if, like, in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, was it 3 sisters? Was it 3 best friends? Was it 3 brothers? Was it free? I have questions. I also have this cute photo. This gentleman looks very pleased with himself. Um, I assume one is his girlfriend and one is not, but I don't know for sure. Could be a throuple, for all I know. Look at the gingham and her shoes. Oh, she's showing knee in that. Oh my goodness. Gasp. And this one is a oops. I use a total play out. Now this one is a reprint. Um, but it does say who is there. So it's a reprint of an old picture, but they look like statues to me. He looks like a statue to me. She looks just and this is Martha Potts Carnahan and Archibald Carnahan Jr. And Martha was born in 1809 and died in 1881. And her husband Archibald was born in 1805 and died in 1896. And it's all right there, and it's part of the Carnahan family book, section um, seventh or eighth generation. So I thought that was just really cool because you also know exactly who they are and when they were born. But he reminds me of a statue. And her eyes are so light. Both of their eyes are really light. So this is a reprint of it. Yes, but this is a very this is like, don't breathe. Does this not lift your go to like, okay, nobody breathe. Don't even breathe. Just hold it there. Like, um, what else do we have here? This one is really cool. This looks like this. Okay. I think this is like a butcher's or something, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, of course. Wait, if they had to Canadian treasure, you're so right. So this is a group photo. You can see something in the background here. And there's like see how some of them are wearing aprons, which has made me think like butchers or something. They're all wearing, there's a lot of aprons on, which made me think food processing or butchers or something like that. But then there's other people who are not necessarily. Yeah, it's definitely a factory, but what factory is it? Is the main question. So that one is running now. And they're all men. There's not even a secretary among them, which I found fascinating. Okay, and then we got this one. This is a group of gentlemen. I don't know if they must be all, maybe they're all related. There's a similar nose happening in a few photos, a few men here. Running that one now. It's just there's nothing on the back. FYI, or this is a request from me for the future. Please write on your photos. Please write on your photos because it'll make life easier for your ancestors to figure things out. Now, if I was able to get really close, then we'd be able to figure out what uniform this is. Doesn't she look lovely in her little he's definitely in a uniform. Uniforms are very popular with photographs, so that's why I pulled it. But look at her Sunday best, and he's all spiffy. And then this one is a twofer. I pulled it because of this photo is so funny because they're playing at the beach, and they're playing a sword fight, these girls, and it says around Lake Michigan in 1940. So this is before the war started for the United States, right? Because they didn't get in until 41. And then there's also another photo on the other side where look at that vehicle, around Lake Michigan, 1940. And they're hanging out in front of this cute little log cabin. That one's running now. Little sword fight on the beach, Lake Michigan. All right. And This one is a picnic, Lake Newport, Youngstown, 1952. Yeah, our old photos will all be selfies, I know. But look how cute this little kid is. Like, does not look like an ad. This is 1952. She's drinking out of her tumbler. He's enjoying some barbecue. I just thought this was like the cutest little. I thought this photo was just great. Really sweet. Yeah, it's a sweet little picnic, Lake Newport. What else do I have in here? I have this one. This one is so sweet, and I wish there was a date on it, but I believe that that's a Chevy in the background. And can we even see the date on the? I'm trying to zoom into the. No, we can't see from the license plate. But there he is in his uniform saluting, and the little boy beside him saluting too, in that old vehicle. Amazing. Again, military stuff is very popular. And then you add a vehicle into it, extra popular. And I thought this is just so adorable with them both saluting. The little boy looks more like he's it's a 19 it's not 1920s. It's definitely 1930s. It's probably, by the shape of its behind, it's probably like 31 to 34. My dad was a car collector, so I lived with old cars. So it's probably a World War II, but it's hard to tell. It's very young. They're both very young. And what else do I have here? This one, another military one. This one is a little bit later. That's a 1940s. Early NASA or other space program stuff. Ooh. No, I do not have anything close by. No. But thank you for asking. Does anyone have any NASA or space program stuff that they are selling? If you do, please say hi to Cosmic Collectibles. This is a sweet little sailor. Again, the shape of this vehicle tells me that it's probably that's a dream old circus photos, but they are expensive. Do you know what I actually have? And I put it aside. Where did I put it? What I found. Hang on. Yeah, the man is a sailor. I'll just run this one and then I'll show you. I do have a sideshow picture, a signed sideshow picture, and I found out more information about him. Doesn't that look like she's holding a bunny rabbit or a little doggy or something? A little toy. Anyway, sweetest little one right here. Sweetest little girl. Probably with her dad who's about to go away. So sweet. The shape screams like 40s. Okay. Let me just hang on. Let me just grab. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere safe. So safe from me is what I always say. Hang on. Where did I put it? I put it inside of the card so that I wouldn't wreck it. There, yes. I knew I had it somewhere. I put it inside of a Christmas card that I found. Or sing. So this is Harold Big Jim Spohn. And he was a sideshow. The world's he was, the world's heaviest man. At 750 pounds. Now he was born in 1936 and he died unfortunately young, but 750 pounds. He had to keep this weight on to keep his job. Think about that. He died in 1980. So his career was very short. He didn't have a long career because he had health issues and couldn't continue on. So his last, even though he was only in his 40s when he died, his last few years he wasn't working, he wasn't able to. He did they had a retirement plan, so he lived in one of the circus villages in I think in Florida. Yeah. And so this is Big Jim, and Big Jim and Harold, it was his real name. Harold Spohn, Spohn, and it is signed by him. That's a real signature, not a mimeograph. Big Jim. And so I looked him up so that I could learn more. So Big Jim died in 1980. So this was probably 1950s, 1960s. Probably more like 1960s when this picture was taken. And he was only born in 1936 and died in 1980. Will run this for 15 if anyone's interested. They go for a lot online, but this is a friend's price. Big Jim. Yeah, no, he is cool, isn't he? I thought I'd show that off. I also have, I think it's probably in storage now. It is in storage now. I have some really cool photographs from a collection of photographs, and some of them are of clowns. But they're in the big storage unit, which is going to be a while before we have the basement finished, so we can bring all that stuff out of the big storage unit. Yes, I will, for sure, because I'm going to keep doing ephemera shows, because ephemera shows are fun. I like doing ephemera shows. I like showing off all the cool pieces of history, right? Every little piece has a story to tell. So I appreciate you all hanging out with me and checking out this history. I'm going to try and do ephemera shows once every other week, I think, if not more often. I'll probably mix some ephemera in. Yeah, so thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Let's raid and find someone. Let's see who's on right now. Ooh, Vintiquity is on. We haven't gone into Vintiquity in a while. Let's go see. She's in her furnace room, so gosh only knows what she's got in there. So let's go hang out with her. Bye for now.